Whoa! Screamer really didn't skip wing day.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Cyberverse Ultra Class STARSCREAM. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right on top here, we got Screamer. Again, I do quite dig the design for him. And down here we have Screamer again with the Starseeker Missile! On this side of the box we got Screamer, on this side of the box we have the Decepticons, Action Attackers, Ultra Classic, Class A Ultra, and a Class A Ultra. Pretty much the same. And on the bottom we have words and things and barcodes. On the back of the box we have your obligatory product shots, and you have the Starseeker Missile! And his function is scheming second in command, and that's all you need to know, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then, moving right along, here we have Ultra Class STARSCREAM. So here he is in his jet mode, which is still not a great jet mode, but I think it's a little bit better than the Warrior Class version. So, you know, I'll give it that. Slightly better. Not by much, but slightly better than the Warrior Class STARSCREAM jet mode. But, yeah, it is what it is. Let's get in closer so we can take a look. That's the detail. You got some blue right out front there for the nose cone. You got the cockpit there painted. We have some silver paint up in there. We have the red and white stripes on the wings. The Decepticon symbols. And going down the body here, we have a nice blue and a yellow. His feet are just hanging out the back there. There are the thrusters. And the underside, as you can see, there's a lot of hollow. Just a whole lot of hollow going on with this figure, unfortunately, but, well. But yeah, there you have that, and for comparison, here it is with the Warrior Class Robots in Disguise Screamer, just so you can see how it scales there. Here it is with the Power of the Primes, Voyager Class STARSCREAM. You can see, again, this is basically a Voyager-sized figure. And here it is with the Warrior Class STARSCREAM. So you can see how that works out. And here it is with the Ultra Class Grimlock. So you can see how it scales there with the dinosaur. A Robo-Dino. And here it is with the Ultimate Class Megs. So, there you go. Now, of course, Screamer does have his gimmick. He has the Starseeker Missile! And to do that, you just pull back on this section right here, and when you do that, boom! That happens. And it makes it look like he is just firing off a bunch of missiles there. That's pretty cool. You can see the missiles painted. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And to reset it, you just pull this section forward again. Push these back in from the center. Boop. There you go. Boom. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. There you go. That's the gimmick. So, there you have that. So that is basically it for the jet mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, what we're going to do here is we're just going to take the nose cone section here, just take this and flip this down onto his back. We're going to take the arms, unpeg them from these sections here, and just bring them up, unpeg, bring it up. You're going to take this panel right here and just flip that down. You're going to take this entire assembly here and just rotate it up. That will lock into place. Turn this around. This panel will just come down and just tab in right there, like so. Then you just split the legs, take the tail fins, and just swing them back. Swing them back, and there you go. There you have a STARSCREAM in his robot mode. And it doesn't look too bad in my opinion. The only thing that kind of bugs me is just the giant barrels there on his wings. That's the only thing that really kind of throws everything off for me, but it's actually not too shabby as far as the look of it goes. I just wish that those weren't there, but hey, it is what it is, and let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. I think the head sculpt is done pretty well. Red for the eyes, silver for the face. You got some yellow up there on the head crest. You got that silver there on the chest. Got the blue forearms. And you got some black there on the knees. I did actually put some paint on his legs, which is great. So you got some black on the knees, some blue and yellow there on the feet. And turn them around. You can see the tail fins do cover up this bit of hollow here, but there's still a good amount of hollow back there. And the big winged backpack. Now, articulation-wise, not too much to speak of here. The head does not move at all. The arms can rotate up and rotate down, and that's pretty much it as far as the shoulders go. Elbows, you get 90 degrees of bend. There is no outward movements because you couldn't use it much anyway because of the barrels there. I mean, granted, I guess I could have still moved outward in this position, but the legs can only move in and out that far. That's it. That's all they can do. They don't move forward. Doesn't have knees. Nothing. The legs are just. That's all. That's all they do. That's all they do. They refuse to give Screamer good leg articulation in this series. Apparently, they just don't want to. Like, I feel bad for him. Or maybe that's just part of his character. You know, he refuses to kneel to anyone, and he is so steadfast in that philosophy that he will not even allow his own legs to move. He can't kneel because he won't allow himself to. You know, he's just like, yeah, well, I turn into a jet so I can just fly around anyway, and if I do need to walk around, well, I can just waddle. I can waddle where I need to go, so I can get where I need to go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can get around. I can get around. I don't know. I don't know anyway. But, you can. That's one way to go about it anyway. I don't know. But you can activate the gimmick. It's not official, but if you just kind of see these little panels right here, this is what the switches push on rather, and you can just kind of push those and just, you can still get those to fire off if you want to. If that does anything for you. There's a thing that you can make happen if you want it to happen, eh? Why not? Dare I say why not? But there you go, and that's about it. So now for comparison, here he is with the Robots in Disguise, Warrior Class, STARSCREAM. Here he is with Power of the Primes, Voyager, STARSCREAM. There he is with the Cyberverse Warrior Class STARSCREAM. So you can see how that works out. One thing I will give the Ultra Class over the Warrior Class is that they did actually put more paint on this one. They actually painted his legs, which is nice, and they even painted his turbine nips there. So, you know, credit where it's due. Here he is with his wave mate, Ultra Grimlock. So you can see how that works out. With some other Warrior Class figures, here he is with Shockwave. Here he is with Prime and the Bumblmeister. You can see how that works out. And here he is with the Ultimate Megs. You can see how that scales there. So, there you go. So there you have Ultra Class STARSCREAM. I think of the two Ultra Class figures, Grimlock is, I feel, the better of the two. STARSCREAM here, he's alright. It's weird though, because he's not really hindered by his gimmick, because his gimmick is on the wing, so his gimmick isn't really hindering the figure, but the figure is still hindered. The legs actually have less articulation than the Warrior Class one does, which is weird, although he does have more paint on him, which I'll give him that over the Warrior Class version. Nothing fantastic by any means, but, you know, again, this is not for everyone. Obviously not intended to be, so, you know, for what it is, it gets the job done. So there you go. Now I picked this up at my local Target. For your other Transformers needs, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Cyberverse playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Cyberverse Ultra Class STARSCREAM. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. STARSCREAM, may I have a word with you? Yes, my lord, what is it? What's this I hear about you breaking off from the Decepticons and starting your own group? What? Me start my own group? No, I would never do such a thing. What are you talking about? That's madness. Madness, I tell you. My allegiance is only to you, my lord. Who would say such a thing? Shockwave told me. Shockwave told me? He's supposed to get me anyway. No, I only serve you, my Lord Megatron. Have I told you how handsome you are? You are handsome devil. Yes, you are. Don't lie to me, STARSCREAM. I saw the t-shirts that you were handing out that said, All Hail the STARSCREAM Club. What? STARSCREAM Club? T-shirts? What are you talking? That wasn't me. That had to have been someone else. That must have been some kind of joke, some kind of just really bad joke. I don't know. I did. Who forgot to hide the t-shirts? First rule of STARSCREAM Club: no one knows about STARSCREAM Club.